Welcome to the Uncut Chronicles. I'm Crystal.
I'm Andy.
And we are coming to you with information and topics every day, such as
culture, trending topics, shit your mammy probably don't need to hear.
So come on in with us so we can share more with you about our day. Hey, everybody. I'm Crystal.
And I'm Andy.
And you know we're welcoming you back. Okay, honey, we are back to give you the best.
To be back.
It's juicy. It's hot.
Girl.
Because they bringing the beef. Have you been listening?
Yes.
What are your thoughts?
Kendrick ate Drake ass up, and not in that way, but he ate his ass up. And I thoroughly enjoyed it. Like, I spent the whole weekend not sleeping because it was like we would get ready to go to bed, and then like Twitter be like, hey, Kendrick dropped a new album. I'll plug the phone off the thing, roll back over. What are y'all talking about now? Gagged the whole weekend. I enjoyed my weekend with them.
See?
I did. I enjoyed it. No sleep. But I was like, when it got Monday morning, I was like, Kendrick, wrap it up. I gotta go to work. I can't be on the phone. Wait for the next drop. You gotta wrap it up.
It was worth every second, first of all. And like we discussed this off air a little bit, that he deserves it. Drake deserves it.
He deserved to be dragged by his BBL. He did.
You think he really had the BBL?
He definitely had work done for sure.
What work? Where do you feel?
I think he got like his abs etched and stuff like that. I do believe that.
Etched?
Yep. Because like, and granted, because I can attest to this. If you saw me like 5-6 years ago, you saw me now, it look like a whole different person. I mean, you know, we all get into our grown people body. We look different. We start taking care of ourselves differently. And your body does morph and change.
Sure.
However, Drake was a scrawny Canadian boy. Drake doesn't nearly work out as enough to get the body that he got.
You think he bought some muscles? Not just on his... Okay, do you think he only got ab work done or do you think they got more done than that?
BBL dressing.
Okay, when a man gets a BBL, what can he really improve?
I mean, some men don't have no ass.
You think he bought an ass?
He might have. I think he definitely got some body contouring for sure.
Well, okay.
That's your prerogative.
That's very unrapper like. We can go ahead and spin the block on this right quick.
Look at Moneybagg Yo. He got with Ari, and he definitely got some surgery done because he definitely was looking like one of the characters from Bob's Burgers. He was. He looked like one of the characters from Bob's Burgers, and then now he looks a lot better.
Fucking Bob's Burgers.
He did.
Oh my God.
He did. He looks like one of the characters from Bob Burgers, but he looks a lot better now because he got with Ari. I think he got like a jaw implant and stuff like that, and he got his teeth done. It was good.
First of all, I'm all about people getting their teeth done or whatever they need support on in those areas, but I just feel like, is getting your body done a definite rap no-no? Like, when you're a rapper, are you allowed, like, is it culturally to the hip-hop culture, not rap, but hip-hop culture? Is this okay outside of, like, weight loss surgery?
Well, are we giving them double standards?
Absolutely.
Oh.
And let's not lie about it.
Well.
If Lil Wayne come on here and get a thicker package, y'all gonna be like, hello? Like,
I do want him to get a hair transplant.
Stay on topic.
I'm sorry.
Kendrick would never.
No. But you also have to understand Kendrick and Drake come from two different backgrounds.
And that is why Drake is completely out of his league.
He was. And I don't think he realized that because he was trying to win the internet war. So when you're trying to win the internet war and you're trying to make a hit, I think he was still riding that wave from that Meek Mill beef of when he did Back to Back. And he won that one. He did. Sorry.
I don't think that Meek wanted to win it.
I think he did, but really? I think Meek didn't have the support. Mm-hmm. Meek didn't have the fan base. Like, outside of Dreams and Nightmares, nobody was really like...
Okay, that's true.
And Drake won the popular and electoral. And Meek lost that one. Because he got outmatched. And not lyrically.
That's true.
But marketing-wise and general public opinion, Drake ate him up on that one. And we were all like, hey, that's what you get me. And now looking back on that, I was like, did Drake really win that?
He didn't. He just competed with a person that wasn't ready to compete with him, not because just simply because he didn't have the right things in his arsenal. Not because he doesn't have the skill set. This is about skill. If you don't have lyrical skill, don't step into the booth. And what he did, come on now.
Well, also, like, Meek and Kendrick come from those, like, underground rap battle type environment.
Oh, you mean real talent?
Yes,
not this watered down Nickelodeon
real
rap?
and raw, like, underground. Like, if you put Drake in an underground rap battle, they would eat him up alive.
If you line Drake up with Kendrick, J. Cole, Tobe Nwigwe, baby, it's time for you to go home.
He's no match. He still hasn't even responded to Pusha T, but he knew not to. So I feel like sometimes Drake picks and chooses his, I guess, opponents based on popularity. I don't think he based it on skill.
So he's a manipulator.
He is.
You're a predator.
He is. That's why I wasn't like, and don't get me wrong, I used to be a Drake fan, but it was like, I told my partners, I said, when Drake dropped that last album, I wasn't feeling it. I said, I don't know what this new persona is he picked up and what he's doing. The album wasn't like hitting for me. And I will fully say there had never been a Drake album I did not like.
Really?
Yes. I like Drake. I liked him. I did. But that last album and that persona that came with that one, I didn't like it. And I was like, something is just off about this album. Something is off about him. I just don't like none of this. And I told him, I said, hey, something is brewing. This album is just rubbing people the wrong way. It's just not good. Something is brewing for him.
I think the new persona thing is like old Sugar Daddy meets Diddy Shenanigan Chronicles meets, oh yeah, I forgot to rap a little bit. Like,
he doesn't, and I think that's the other thing with Drake. I feel like in the beginning, he might have been more true to who he is.
Yes.
And then he's been in the industry and been in America so long, he's riding whatever's popular.
Yes.
And I get it. Yes, we all kind of morph ourselves to what's trending. But in his case, he literally culture vultures each person he comes in contact with. And I don't like it. And I feel like that's where the steam is starting to like die down with him, because what Drake, like we all make a joke, like what Drake we gonna get this time?
He just needs to stay in his league, and baby, this ain't it. This is the varsity team, and you are smelling like everything but varsity. I don't like it. You're the old dried up guy that used to rap a little bit. And just please go back to Nickelodeon. I've always felt that way. It's never felt authentic. I like a dope lyrical content. I'm talking like mop the floor and run you over 3 times with these lyrics, defecate on the plate and make you eat it. Like, I love rap. And I feel that this dude is trash. He's been trash a long time. It's American popcorn mixed with bubble yum. Add some Nickelodeon and sprinkle some uncut behind it. Like, no. Go to bed. That's why you bounce on people who are young. That's why. Because you are not ready for a grown person. Mm-mm. You're not capable. You're not ready. You're not skilled. You're not talented. You're not distinguished. And so that's why Kendrick came up in here with his half fro, half locks, all locks, no locks, bust down, whatever he wants. And he's still going to take you. And he's going to go back to playing with his kids, hanging out with his family, doing whatever he want to do, and he'll eat you up again 6 months from now, a year from now, as if it was yesterday. Because when you have authentic skill, you have authentic skill, and Drake ain't it. Y'all were just riding the Coca-Cola wave with him for too long. And I was like, I think not. And every time you get one of these sack clout chasing, I used to be on Nickelodeon Stars, it's the same thing every single time.
Well,
think about it.
No, you're right. You're right. And that's why I said, I don't think Drake is a rapper.
What is he?
I think he's just a performer.
A performer of what?
He's just a performer. I think he makes hits, but I don't consider him rap or like hip hop. Like, I really put him in pop.
Okay,
I put him in pop.
You know what? I think that Nickelodeon should have Nickelodeon Uncut. You know, it should be like for the people that grew up on their little TV shows, they got some stuff going. Y'all like him. Y'all remember him. Oh, yeah, I'm on Nickelodeon Uncut. We know to put you over here. Okay. And, you know, it's in the Swift category of things. Popular, but not authentic. And then we know how to treat you.
But I feel like he's always been there, but because of who he associates himself with, he wanted to be in that rap, hip hop.
Because he's half black, is that what you're saying?
Oh, no. No, that's a whole nother conversation.
Oh.
But I think because he wanted to be taken more seriously as a rapper in hip hop, but I don't think he understands. He doesn't have the grit. He doesn't have the talent.
So who gonna check him? Who gonna tell him, boo?
Well, Kendrick did.
Exactly.
So we saw that the whole weekend. I was like, God damn. I was like, fuck, get up. Are you gonna fight back? Never mind. Just lay there. Lay there. And it was so, like, every drop Drake did was so underwhelming. So underwhelming.
Sure.
And like you could tell he the last one, I think, like, what did he Meet the Family or whatever he tried to have the van, like, from Kendrick. He went to the restaurant that Kendrick goes to eat and film with it. Like, he had all the Pharrell trains. And I was just like, I could tell you tried too hard. And it didn't land. The lyrics didn't land. And then when you got in the booth to write your white flag rap, you wrote yourself. It was ass. It was ass.
And we know he's not a real writer. Let us not forget that he doesn't even write his own material.
And that was when I had thought about, too, because I remember it was like clips way, way, way back in the day. Like, I'm about to tell how old I am. But, like, Degrassi used to come on Noggin. If y'all remember Noggin, it used to come on Noggin, and they used to do a behind-the-scenes thing of Degrassi characters.
Yeah.
And at the time, before we knew Drake, Aubrey Graham was talking about how he wanted to be a rapper. He had boxes and boxes of notebooks where he had, like, full of raps. Just all the stuff he was rapping. And, like, he'd get in the booth and do a little rap. And I was like, okay, well, that's cute. That's nice. I'm glad you have aspirations and dreams. And when he got signed with Young Money and started coming out, like, you know, with his mixtapes and everything like that, I was just like, I didn't see the star quality in him. I didn't see it. When he first started, I didn't see it. Now, did he have some bangers on that, like, especially Houston, Atlanta, Vegas mixtape and stuff like that? Oh, for sure. When they was doing YMCB Bedrock, when they had them ABC 1, 2, 3 fucking raps they was doing, whatever. Whatever. So me and my Yaki Pony was bobbing to it. But girl, 12-inch Yaki Pack, was bobbing to it. But now that I'm older, and I think looking back on that, I feel like Drake shouldn't have went no further than that.
Absolutely.
He shouldn't have went no further than that.
You should have stayed on Noggin, a.k.a. Nickelodeon for the teens.
Yeah, like, he should have... He wants this grit. He wants that. How can I, like, put him... Who can I compare him to that I feel like he just wants that grit, that... I can't think off the top of my head. Like, but he just wants to be taken seriously. Because you're a biracial little boy from Canada talking about stuff that you've probably never seen in your suburban Jewish life. You've never seen that. You've had a bar mitzvah. You've been in the synagogue. You have not been in the hoods, in the pits, in the gutters of the hood. Half the stuff, and then, which, granted, in all fairness, a lot of rappers haven't experienced half the life that they're rapping about. But him particularly, I was just like, you ain't never did that before. You ain't never shot anybody.
And we don't even want you to, but can you stop acting like it's your goal in life?
I need you to get in there and do that hotline bling jig. I don't need you to talk to me about shooting people and about I'm like, what? Are you a womanizer? Yes. But do I want you rapping all this hardcore stuff? No. I want my Forever 21 bops out of you. And keep it that way. I didn't like it.
We don't.
I'm glad. And I feel like this beef really showed how big of an enemy he's become in the music industry. And not because of his talent, but because of who he is as a person.
We're all disgusted. And
I was, and I was just like, it was coming. It was coming. Like, I don't know. I had that feeling. Like, I said, this album sucks. And I was like, I just feel like something on the horizon with that. It was coming. And I'm glad it happened. Because I feel like he needed to be humble. And I'm glad Kendrick prefaced that song, Be Humble, and really showed him to sit down and be humble. Because he tried to pull the I'm too rich for this, I don't have time for this card. And I was kind of like, well, yeah, because like, what else was you going to do? The dude, Kendrick literally has a bop going on in the clubs with you being called a certified pedophile.
If the shoe fits, sis.
Hit dogs holla.
Well, y'all know here on Uncut, we love giving it to you raw and, uncut. So, I'm Crystal.
And I'm Mandy.
And y'all, we'll be back because there's always more to talk about. Peace.
Peace, BBL Drizzy.
The Uncut Chronicles is part of the Breaking Ice Building Bridges community podcast platform brought to you by Possibilities.